Slow Patro. Kaptopuna Patabraba.
First, the headlines. Former President and Advisor of Jiliangrong Baudi Atuan Abonmai found dead. Jiliangrong people demanded an IA investigation on the killing of Atuan Abonmai. And India records 31,923 COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, active cases lowest in 187 days. Hello and welcome to ELITETV. You're watching the Afternoon English News. I'm SANATOMBI, bringing you the latest news and updates. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. And now, the news in detail. Former President and Advisor of Jiliangrong Baudi, Assam, Manipur and Nagaland, an outspoken Naga leader, Atuan Abonmai, was found so dead yesterday evening after he was abducted by unknown miscreants yesterday morning. Chief Minister N. Biren strongly condemned the abduction and murder of Abonmai and said that the state government will not spare the killers. Chief Minister Singh also said that the state have lost a great leader from the hills who played a pivotal role in building a bridge between the hills and the valleys. His body bearing 3 bullet wounds was found dead at Palong village, which is about 7 kilometers away from his native village of Machengluang in Tamenglong district. According to a report, NSCN-IM, which is currently engaged in peace talks with the government of India, was responsible for his abduction and subsequent killing. It may be mentioned that Jiliangrong Baudi, Assam, Manipur and Nagaland has already clarified in connection to the frequent participation of Atuan Abonmai, former president of the Baudi, in discussion or debate pertaining to some sensitive social and political issues from time to time on different TV channels operating in Manipur. The Jiliangrong people demanded an IA investigation on the terrorist conspiracy by armed people for abduction, torture and murder of former president and advisor of Jiliangrong Baudi Atuan Abonmai under IPC 364. The demand included suspension of DC and SP with immediate effect and investigate the role of the event organizers held on 22nd September 2021 at Tamenglong Apollo Ground, namely the SP, DC and JTC for the complicity and negligence, as well as the removal of NSCN-IN camps in Jiliangrong inhabited areas. The Jiliangrong people also stated that there will be no funeral of Mr. Atuan Abonmai unless the culprits are arrested and justice provided to the victims and his family and the people he stood for, demanding due compensation to be provided to the family. All Jiliangrong areas in Assam, Manipur and Nagaland will impose complete ban until culprits are booked and will write to the ceasefire monitoring cell and Government of India as well as approachment of Manipur State Human Rights Commission. The Jiliangrong people also say that they will start crowdfunding and plan certain protests with as many organizations as possible in front of the CM Secretariat or morgue and will make online petition to the Home or Prime Minister to arrest all the people who are involved. Lifesavers Manipur, Indian Red Cross Society, Blood Transfusion Council and other organizations jointly collaborated and organized a voluntary blood donation camp at RIMS Oncology Department in view of World Cancer Rose Day. Donation of blood and distribution of delicacies to the cancer patients were part of the program. Manipur ex-MLA Association Executive Member Dr. Nimai Chan Luang condoled on the sudden demise of Thawal Assembly Constituency MLA who was later appointed in various posts, including the Manipur Education Department, like SANATOMBI, in a press note. In a press release, Manipur ex-MLA Association stated the contributions of ELITETV in bringing development to the state. It also stated that the state has lost a precious gem. Manipur ex-MLA Association said it grieved with the bereaved family and prayed for the deceased to be rested in peace. Let's take a short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
Rohan Film, cyclist and philanthropist na Cycling for Humanity campaign gi makada kunai asigi sotharaba kangluk singbu tengbang duna lakli. Reading e-ride na paikhatchariba One Household, One E-Scooter campaign asidasu hena mapungfa na ba mateng pangminers.
Manipur gumba pikraba state asidadi ekoina chachok chashin tawriba jaga singsi khutna lamba pumba jaga da ngakto maram aduna mayam gidamakta leijare environmental friendly oiriba adongi perfect partner E-Scooter. One Household, One E-Scooter. High-level campaign asida mayam khudimagsu sharuk yaminasa.
For more queries, please visit our showroom at Sangai Proning Temkol, Moirang Patlo, or Tobal Atokpam. And do visit our website arambai2020.com or arambai2020 app.
Hello and welcome back. Now more news and updates. 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of 22 Sector Assam Rifles IGAR East organized Swarnim Vijay Verse band display in honor of the veterans from Tamenglong district. The unit Jawans presented various cultural programs depicting the rich and vivid culture of the country during the occasion. The commandant, Tamenglong Battalion, highlighted the gist of the war and various activities being undertaken by the battalion for the society. He also highlighted the pivotal role ex-servicemen plays in shaping the society. The battalion also felicitated the veterans and veterinaries on this occasion. All COVID protocols and CAV was strictly followed during the conduct of the event. It may be mentioned that on December 16, 1971, the Indian Armed Forces secured a decisive and historic victory over Pakistan Army, leading to the 13 Days War, thereby creating Bangladesh as an independent nation. India has reported 31,923 new COVID-19 cases and 282 deaths in the last 24 hours. Kerala accounted for nearly 62% of the total new cases in the country as it recorded 19,675 cases and 142 deaths on Wednesday. India's active caseload stood at 3,01,640, the lowest in 187 days. The COVID-19 death toll in the country reached 4,46,050. The United States has authorized a booster dose of the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine for high-risk adults, those aged 65 years and above, and others who are regularly exposed to the virus. The third shot will be administered at least 6 months after the second dose. The eligible people will include healthcare workers, teachers, grocery workers, those locked in prisons, and homeless shelters. And now a look at headlines once again. Former President and advisor of Jiliangrong Baudi Atuan Abonmai found dead. Jiliangrong people demanded an IA investigation on the killing of Atuan Abonmai. And India records 31,923 COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, active cases lowest in 187 days. That's all with the news and updates for the moment. Thanks for watching ELITETV and do stay tuned for more updates.